presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Michigan Legacy Credit Union, building, preserving, sharing your legacy. And Snethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926.
We are coming to you from the State Champs Sports Network studios for another spring sports edition of State Champs. We are presented by Lawrence Technological University. I'm Lauren Plant.
And I'm Daniela Bruce. We've got a jam-packed edition of the program this week. Boys lacrosse regional semifinal action.
We've got a great In the News segment ahead that includes a massive recruit deciding where he will play his college football, and another coaching milestone has been hit. This one is incredible.
Definitely going to be exciting. And of course, so is our main event. It's a Catholic League championship game on the baseball diamond. And we'll begin with the other title tilt. So let's go right to that baseball diamond.
I'm Gabe O'Neill here for the AB Division Catholic League championship game between the Detroit Catholic Central Shamrocks and the Orchard Lake St. Mary's Eaglets. We pick things up in the bottom of the third inning. Nobody on and 2 out for Eaglet senior catcher Harrison Posette. He drives the pitch all the way to the center field wall for the triple. The late throw is off, and that allows him to jog on in home for the first score of the game. But the Shamrocks would respond in the top of the fourth. With the bases juiced and 1 out, senior Joe Hardenberg pops the ball up into left field. Junior Jake Zeeb tags up and evens the score up at 1 apiece on the nice sac fly. For the next 5 innings, we had an intense pitching battle. OLSM junior Logan Wood was solid all day on the mound, striking out 13 total batters in the game. On the other side, CC junior Tyler Harris was relentless, leaving numerous runners stranded on base with some accurate throws to keep the game deadlocked. In the bottom of the 10th and final inning, the Eaglets needed to score or the game would be suspended for time. With 2 on, senior Dylan Carr drills one to left field, and that would load up the bases. With 1 out, next up was Alex Mooney with a chance to play the hero. The sophomore rises to the occasion, ripping one through the infield, scoring Grant Henson on the walk-off single to end the game. Orchard Lake St. Mary's wins their first ever AB Catholic League Baseball Championship in a grudge match over Catholic Central, 2-1 the final score from Comerica Park.
I'm Kevin Trozinski, and we go to Northville for this regional semifinal matchup in boys lacrosse. The Plymouth Wildcats and the Northville Mustangs met earlier in the year. The Mustangs took the W in overtime, and now the Wildcats with the chance of revenge to knock Northville out of the playoffs. The Mustangs got off to a quick start in this one, quickly moving the ball around. Senior Jack Harris with the nice spin move. His shot just outside the circle is in the back of the net as Northville takes the early 1-0 lead. However, Plymouth was quick to respond. The junior Gavin Roach, planning his attack, makes his move towards the net, beating out 3 Mustang defenders, the biscuit in the basket, and this game now all tied up at 1. The Wildcats would take off in the first half. The senior Carson Miller scopes out the defense, keeping his momentum going, turns back to the net, and his soft low shot is in the back of the net. Plymouth leads 9-2 at the break. Northville trying to make the comeback happen in the second half. Senior Blake Evans' shot is denied by the Wildcat keeper, but senior Jack Pivovar is there to collect the ball. The move to the net, and he spots the short side open. Mustangs now down 4 as the Wildcats lead 10-6. But Plymouth would shut down the comeback. The streaking senior Ian Gazdor would seal the deal here as Plymouth defeats Northville 11-8 to advance to the regional finals.
I'm Sean Beligian, and we head to the Lakes Valley Conference Tournament Championship game as Walled Lake Northern took on South Lyon. This game was played at Alumni Field on the campus of the University of Michigan. We picked things up in the top of the third with the game scoreless. Walled Lake Northern threatening with a pair on, and it would be the junior Jenna Kroll sending it deep to left center for the double. That would score Ashley Brown and Shaylin Chimataro. They add another run and lead 3-0. South Lyon, the regular season Lakes Valley champs, responds in the bottom of the inning. Kendra Blackie with the hot shot grounder that gets in for the base hit. Madeline Keller comes around to score, and the Lions trail 3-1 after 3 innings of play. We move now to the fourth with South Lyon trailing by 3 again at 4-1. Lena Monteith would ground into the fielder's choice, scoring Julia Vest, and the Lions trail 4-2. Jump to the final inning now, and the Knights would add some insurance. How about Elisa DePrima beats the throw at first for the infield hit, and then Mackenzie Knight would round third, head home. They end up scoring 4 runs in the 7th. Walled Lake Northern goes on to beat South Lyon 8-2 your final. It's the Knights' first ever Lakes Valley Conference Tournament title in school history. We go to the west side of the state for a Division II girls lacrosse regional opener as Grand Rapids Christian was at home to take on the Matawan Wildcats, who came into the regionals with a 12-4 record. We picked things up in the first half. Grace Hazelhoff waiting patiently and then goes on in and puts it into the back of the net. Wildcats up 3-2. Grand Rapids Christian would score 4 of the last 5 goals in the first half. Rachel Kuinga, who puts it home, and the Eagles go into the half leading 6-5. We go to the early stages of the second half now. Matawan would even it up right away as Monique Vale spots Lindsey Green, and she finishes with the goal. We got a 6-6 ball game. Then a few minutes later, check out Grace Brady working the Eagles defender and then gets the nice unassisted goal. Matawan takes the 1-goal lead at 8-7. But Grand Rapids Christian would start to take control. Kate DeYoung, in transition, would go on in, buries it. Grand Rapids Christian goes on to win 14-11 to advance to the Division II regional semifinal next week.
State Champs is hiring freelance camera people right now, and we're looking for freelancers in the southern part of the state as well as the UP and northeastern part of the Lower Peninsula. We have a mission to cover every corner of the state, and we need good camera people to bring all of that to life. If you have your own equipment and a passion for shooting sports, we want to talk to you. Jonathan Kidd is our senior producer and scheduler. You can reach him by sending an email to jkidd@statechampsnetwork.com or just go to the contacts page at our website, statechampsnetwork.com. We pay very competitively and we reward loyalty. Join the State Champs production team as a freelance camera person today. State Champs will be right back.
I've always been really good at math and science, and I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but not as a doctor. So I chose Lawrence Tech's biomedical engineering program. I've pushed myself to take internships like this one at a hospital in an orthopedic research lab. Thanks to Lawrence Tech's unique hands-on style of education, I'm graduating with a published research paper and a job. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together with our
customers,
we're driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Attention graduating class of 2019, Michigan Legacy Credit Union is offering college scholarships.
I'm glad I opened my account. I used the Michigan Legacy Credit Union Scholarship to help attend community college.
Just open an account at Michigan Legacy Credit Union and apply for our scholarship. We are awarding 10 $1,000 scholarships for the graduating class of 2019. Go to MichiganLegacyCU.org to learn more. Start your financial future with Michigan Legacy Credit Union.
Today we'd like to talk about a rules change in girls lacrosse. There's a new rule in girls lacrosse this year that's designed to allow a great flow of the game, and it's called the self-start. Following a whistle blown for a foul, the player who was fouled previously had to wait for an official's whistle from a stationary position before resuming play. The rule change this year allows for a player to self-start or resume the game from a settled stance after being awarded a free position with all other players at least 4 meters away. Play resumes once the ball carrier takes a step or passes the ball. Once play has commenced, the defenders may engage in play with the ball carrier. The self-start applies only to fouls outside the critical scoring area. To learn more about other rules changes this year and everything girls lacrosse, visit the MHSAA website.
I'm Alex Sims from the Lansing area. A first-hand look of the fans braving the chilly temperatures of the opening game of the Diamond Classic. The Turning pitted East Lansing against undefeated Pewamo Westphalia. Bottom of the second, game tied at 1, but that would all change thanks to Sam Waters. He rifles a shot right up the middle, no doubt about it, an RBI single. 2-1 EL. Very next inning, Trojans with another chance to put a run on the board, but Aaron Bears says no way. Great catch to end the threat, and that's when PW's offense will go to work. Top of the 7th, up 3-2, and the speedy Connor Thalen would make it 4-2 after turning his wheels from third on the wild pitch. EL didn't go down without a fight. Bottom of the 7th, Jack Galoli wows the crowd with his RBI to left. East Lansing cuts the lead to 1, but with 2 outs, Brendan Thalen forces the final out. PW holds on to beat East Lansing 4-3. They're now 24-0 and are moving on to the quarterfinals. To game 2 of the night, another top-ranked team, Portland St. Pat's, facing local mid-Michigan power DeWitt. St. Pat's #1 in the state in Division 4. The Shamrocks scored in the first inning after a triple. This fly ball to center field hit by Evan Schraben is deep enough to score a run. Devin Fadawa, who hit the triple, races home with a very big run in this defensive struggle. Senior Nathan Leonard of St. Pat's gets a strikeout here to end the inning. He fired 5 shutout innings. To the 5th inning, DeWitt with a runner on. Look at this defense by St. Pat's, 3rd to 2nd to 1st for an inning-ending double play, and it's still a 1-0 game. 7th inning, St. Pat's closer Brandon Shire, who allowed his first run of the season over the weekend, gets the game-ending strikeout, and Portland St. Pat's holds on for a thrilling 1-0 victory.
Lauren Plant here, and we go to a Division I Girls Soccer District 12 opener on the blue turf in Oxford as the host Wildcats took on the Eagles from Utica Eisenhower. Eisenhower in white finished tied for 2nd in the MAC Red this season. Early first half, Lauren DeBow all the way, fighting off the defender using her speed back of the net. 1-0 Eagles. Oxford finished 2nd in the OAA white this year. Solid 9-2-5 record coming in after they tied the game up. Wildcats on the board again. Mackenzie Methner, the touch pass to her sister Lauren, far side into the strings. Oxford went into halftime leading 2-1. Ike would even it up just 4 minutes into the second half. DeBow dominant, splits the defense. Angle not perfect, no matter. Second goal of the game, 2-2 ball game. To the late moments of the contest, and this is nice. Eagles with the corner kick. DeBow punches it perfectly for Sarah Falloon, flying in. Eisenhower takes the lead at 3-2. Oxford with one last effort off the throw-in. Madison Marks makes the save on the Methner shot. Utica Eisenhower got as far as the district championship a year ago. They open the playoffs here with a 3-2 win. They'll face Rochester Stony Creek in a district semifinal next week.
I'm Gabe O'Neill as we head to Beverly Hills for some more softball between the hosting Detroit Country Day Yellow Jackets and the visiting Stars from St. Catherine of Siena. Jackets getting the bats hot early in the bottom of the opening inning. With 2 runners on, junior Katie Linklip cracks one in the first base gap. That would get Zari Dixon and Macy Milet across the plate to take a quick 2-0 lead. Next inning, St. Catherine pitcher Maddie Campagno would get the best of the Country Day offense, striking out 2 of 3 batters to end the inning and keep the deficit at just a pair of runs. But back come the Jackets in the bottom of the 3rd. Freshman twin sisters Taya and Zari Dixon on base and threatening. Linklip has a repeat of her last hit as it slips through the infield and scores another pair while she makes her way to second base. DCD up 4-0. Next up was senior catcher and University of Michigan commit Jessica Garment. With Linklip now on 3rd, the big bat takes a hack, and that ball is back, and gone over the center field fence. She takes her trot around the bases and joins the party at home plate to take an 8-0 lead. Jump to the bottom of the 6th with the home team looking to finish this one early with 2 on base. Freshman Sarah Hebert helps the cause, driving one into right center. That would easily bring Emily Luft around to score as Country Day powers over St. Catherine of Siena 10-0 the final.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. It's that time of year again. LTU hosting the 3rd annual State Champs Esports League of Legends tournament on campus. 16 teams came in to compete for the grand prize, and it came down to Dearborn Heights Star International Academy and Troy Athens High School, who advanced to the finals. And it was Division II's Troy Athens who knocked off the Division I Star International squad in a 3-game sweep.
We knew it would be tough, and the games were tough, even though it looked easy on the outside. There was lots of preparation that went into this. The other teams were good teams.
So in the beginning, I was very unsure about how we'd do because I've never seen our team play. But after the first game and then watching other teams' games, I was actually really confident. And I even told my team that I don't think we'll lose one because other games are really close between teams. We just swept every team, and we lost one inhibitor. And other than that, we just played our game and we played well.
It was a blast. Honestly, it was just so fun. We didn't know we'd come this far. We didn't believe we'd come this far, but we had a lot of fun going through it.
Both teams had reasons to celebrate as they both took home scholarship money to attend Lawrence Technological University. The runners-up from Star International Academy received $14,000 each per year in scholarship money to LTU. The champions from Troy Athens took home $16,000 each per year. Whether they go for a degree in game art, graphic design, or computer science, there are over 100 degree programs offered at LTU. Congratulations, gamers, and for more about Lawrence Tech and everything they can do for you, log on to ltu.edu right now. What's up, guys? State Champs is looking for companies right now to partner with us so we can keep on bringing all this great high school content to you all school year long. This fall is shaping up to be another outstanding one, and we can't wait to capture some of the great moments on the gridiron and beyond. Our mission is to create as much content as we possibly can, and by partnering with State Champs, we've got the reach your company desperately needs. Brand loyalties are built when we're young. Sponsoring State Champs is not only a sound business decision, but you can also feel good about the fact you're supporting all the great Michigan communities at the same time. Please contact John Watson at the email address on your screen or by going to the contact page at statechampsnetwork.com. We'll be right back.
Attention graduating class of 2019, Michigan Legacy Credit Union is offering college scholarships.
I'm glad I opened my account. I used the Michigan Legacy Credit Union Scholarship to help attend community college.
Just open an account at Michigan Legacy Credit Union and apply for our scholarship. We are awarding 10 $1,000 scholarships for the graduating class of 2019. Go to MichiganLegacyCU.org to learn more. Start your financial future with Michigan Legacy Credit Union.
The ones who wake up every morning ready to take on the world. The ones who push their limits to be better than the rest. You're looking to join a team of leaders who want to be challenged. You want to be pushed to your limits. You value freedom and think you have what it takes. The ones with speed, strength, intellect, and determination. Michigan Army National Guard. We see you.
I'm on the Blue Devil football team, and that's a great place to be because other colleges wouldn't let me be both a football player and a nursing student. And just because I'm a dog on the field doesn't mean I can't take care of people. And man, do I love people. The small class sizes at LTU give me awesome access to my nursing professors. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Welcome back to State Champs. Let's go in the news. We start in football recruiting. Class of 2020, Justin Rogers out of Oak Park High School made his commitment on Monday afternoon, stunned me and many others by choosing Kentucky. Rogers is the top recruit in the state of Michigan for the class of 2020, ranked the #1 overall guard in the country by several scouting services. He chose the Wildcats over Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State, and Michigan. Last season, Rogers clocked double duty, collecting 66 tackles and 6 sacks at linebacker on defense. The Knights won the OAA White Division, finished 9-2. Rogers intends on enrolling early at Kentucky next January.
It's exciting to play with Marquand again.
DeAndre Square, and I played with him in Little League, so and I played against him in high school, so it's definitely gonna be fun.
More football recruiting news. Gibraltar Carlson's Ian Stewart kicked off his junior prom by announcing where he would play his college football. As he arrived Saturday night, the versatile 6'3" split-end prospect posted on social media he was committing to Michigan State. Last month, Stewart narrowed his list of 30 offers down to an elite 8 of MSU, Ohio State, Penn State, Purdue, West Virginia, Louisville, Kentucky, and Kansas State, but chose the Spartans. In other high school news, last weekend, Regina Athletic Director, basketball coach, and of course softball coach Diane Laffey earned her 1,200th softball win. On Monday, the Satellites won their 3rd straight Catholic League AB title over Allen Park Cabrini. Diane has been with Regina since 1970. She is Michigan's all-time winningest coach in girls softball, has guided Regina to 6 state championships, most recently in 2015. Laffey, of course, also the girls basketball coach with over 600 wins. 4 of her squads played in the MHSAA title tilt. She is a member of numerous halls of fame, including the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame and the National High School Athletic Coaches Association.
It was great. Basically, what it means is I've coached a lot of years and I've had a lot of good players. That's how you get to 1,200. It's not me. It's the kids go out and do the job. It really is.
Congrats, Coach Laffey. I'm Lauren Plant, and that's in the news. All right, hey guys, time for an update in our Total Softball Player of the Year race. Donnie Dreyer is here from Total Softball. Online and on social media, we're going to get into a lot of topics like
we're going to be talking about the 2 great tournaments that went on the past weekend and some of the top teams in there. We're also going to be talking about players that we think are front runners to win our Player of the Year race. There's not going to be any changes this week, but there's definitely going to be changes the following week. But we're going to talk about a lot of those players and get into a lot of the details.
All right, we will freeze the top 10 next week. He just said it. There will be changes in the top 10 before that freeze. And also, we got to congratulate the fans of Brooke Nadolny. Over 12,000 votes right now as of Wednesday. She is clearly leading the vote. Again, if she holds on, she will be automatically in the Final Four. What can you do about that? Go to StateChampsNetwork.com right now and vote. We'll see you online.
StateChampsNetwork.com is the heartbeat of the State Champs sports universe. Compelling stories, the latest blogs and recruiting and news, and of course, literally hundreds of hours of all the incredible State Champs shows and highlights you can handle. State Champs covers all high school sports in both the state of Michigan and Indiana. Bookmark StateChampsNetwork.com and check back every day. And for more video and breaking news, follow State Champs on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. State Champs is your home for high school sports. The main event is next.
Southfield truly is the ideal place to live, work, and play.
Well, it's a very exciting time in the city of Southfield. Great neighborhoods, great city services, and Fortune 500 companies. Southfield has something for everyone.
Recognized as Michigan's premier business address, home to world-class educational institutions, voted one of the nation's most livable metro area suburbs.
Southfield is the center of it all.
Are you stuck in your job? Getting frustrated playing the waiting game for the next opportunity to advance your career? Let Blue Chip Talent help. As an award-winning talent acquisition company, our specialty is matching candidates with careers in IT and engineering. At Blue Chip Talent, we take a laser-focused approach to reaching your career goals. We have access to jobs you won't find anywhere else to help advance your career faster and easier. Plus, we take care of you. Employees receive industry-leading benefits and competitive perks. Don't waste another minute worrying because we are ridiculously good at advancing careers.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry
Howie's!
All right, welcome back to State Champs. Time for the main event on the program. Like we talked about at the top of the show, the main event this week, the Catholic League Championship game. You saw the AB one earlier in the program. This is the CD battle between Riverview Gabriel Richard and University Liggett. Let's do this! The Catholic League CD Baseball Championship at the home of the Detroit Tigers. Both teams ranked in the top 5 in Division III. Riverview Gabriel Richard, the defending state champs. But hold up, after playing the last couple of years in Division I, the University Liggett Knights back in Division III once the state playoffs begin next week. Liggett, playing its second year in the Catholic League, had the senior Alec Azar on the hill. First inning action, Jacob Gosen down swinging. These teams split the 4 meetings during the regular season. The Knights got on the board in the third. Runners on the corners. The senior Logan King smacks it to left center. That is going to be a double, scoring a run. Liggett 1-0 lead. Gabriel Richard trying to counterpunch in the bottom of the fourth. Cole Atkinson, base hit to left. They're going to wave David Subar home, but Will Nicholson's throw is in time. Patrick Illich applies the tag. Subar out, still a 1-0 game. In the final inning, Liggett capitalizing with the bases juiced. Azar poking it to center. That base hit would score Kopicki. Knights led by 2. Azar went the distance for the Knights. 7 innings, allowing just 3 hits. Here, Hayden Flynn, his 10th victim to end the game. Grosse Pointe Woods University Liggett wins its first ever Catholic League CD crown. 2-0 the final. They begin their quest to win their second state title in the last 4 years, beginning next week.
Time now for the Great Clips Clip of the Week, and we go back to girls soccer. Check out Sarah Falloon of Utica Eisenhower with a beauty of a header off the corner kick for the go-ahead goal in the Division I district win over Oxford. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's going to be great.
That's it, guys. Stay connected with us on social media at StateChampsNet. 3 more shows to go. State finals action right around the corner.
We'll see you guys next week on Michigan's high school sports show, State Champs.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Michigan Legacy Credit Union. Building, preserving, sharing your legacy. And Snethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Serving Metro Detroit since 1926.